Welcome back to part 2. Here's Bill Donegan to tell us more about Special Effect.
Hi, I'm Bill from Special Effect, which is a charity which aims to help all young people with disabilities to enjoy and play computer games. At the moment we're doing this in 4 main projects. One which we're rounding at the moment is called A Game for Helen, which is based at a hospice in Oxfordshire called Helen and Douglas House. It's a self-funded project in which we're setting up a computer games suite which will allow the guests to access the computers and play games during their stay. The equipment we're installing ranges from simple switches and console switch interfaces to an eye control machine. By using this wide range of equipment, we hope to be able to allow as many of the guests as possible to be able to access the computers. Another project is our Game On For Everyone roadshows. With the roadshows, we aim to achieve 4 main things, the primary one being to make sure that everyone has a fun evening wherever we take the equipment and software. The second being that we learn something from it, whether a game works, whether a game matches a piece of equipment, etc. The third one being that we let people know that this technology is out there for them to play computer games no matter what their disability. The fourth one being to let people know that they can play games if they have the right input method to match the right software, and this in turn can raise their levels of self-esteem when they realise that they can do this for the first time. With our Stargaze project, we loan and support eye-controlled technology for people after a sudden illness or injury when they're unable to access a computer in the way they were used to. By using this technology with people who find themselves only able to use their eyes and consequently only able to use their eyes for controlling a computer, we can allow them to communicate again, gain some independence, and also to have fun by creating or customizing software for an individual. Earlier this year we launched the Special Effect Accessible Game Base, which can be found at www.gamebase.info. The site hopes to create a place where people all over the world can share their information with others who have an interest in accessible gaming. We also wanted a place where we could share our knowledge and information that we've learned through our various projects with a wider audience. The main area on the Special Effect Accessible Game Base is the game base itself, which is reviews of games. The reviews can be submitted by anyone. Our reviews also include a gameplay video which shows the speed, the reactions, and the control method required to play it. There are other areas on the site where people can contribute or share information. There's a forum where people can ask or answer questions. People can form groups and share information on a specific area of accessible gaming. There's an events page where people can post events that are upcoming that may be of interest to people. The site isn't just for gamers, it's for people who don't know about accessible gaming or even gaming itself, and to show people the possibilities that accessible technology can have to allow people to play games no matter what their disability.
That does look like a project that's well worth watching. You can find out more by searching for Special Effect on YouTube and Twitter.
Let's move on and see some other developments in the field of access technologies and fun.
One activity that people have taken pleasure in for thousands of years is...
Don't say it.
Music. What did you think I was going to say? For many disabled people, opportunities to create music are quite limited, but gesture-based technologies are opening up real horizons. One such technology is Soundbeam.
It can be used for dance, it can be used for drama, it can be used for music, it can be used for composition.
It's something that children can really enjoy using to access music, and it's something they love, and when you see the expression on their faces and when their faces light up for the first time that they love it. But yes, it can be used as a serious instrument if that's the focus of perhaps the activity that you're doing with them.
My colleagues within the Bournemouth Symphony Orchestra use the Soundbeam unit in a very exciting way. They involve participants with perhaps one or two Soundbeams and play their instruments with the Soundbeam players. It's a very, very exciting sound that can be created.
Gestural computing is all the rage at the moment, especially with games consoles as we saw last month. But Soundbeam has been available for over a decade, and is a great example of the potential of movement as an interface to replace other controllers.
Another activity many enjoy is reading. For blind users, Braille-translated books have been available for over 100 years, but new technologies are offering new ways to enjoy novels and stories.
Daisy Talking Books combine great audio with text in a portable format. Let's see how one hardware player works.
Okay, so we've got a demonstration Daisy CD, which I'm going to put into the Plextop recorder, although we're just using it as a player just now. So it takes a few seconds for the disc to be recognised by the system, and it should come back and announce the name of the title that was...
Title 3. Total title 3.
So what it...
Understanding Health. A Sociological Introduction by Anne-Marie Barry and Chris Yule.
Okay, so what it did was it identified the number of titles that are on this CD. It also then went to the title that had been last used in this particular player, and if I press play now, it will start playing at the point where that last was, which may be at the beginning or maybe somewhere else. So if I just press play.
5.1 Introduction. I start to get the feeling that something...
Okay, so it was starting there at 5.1, so that was because of the automatic bookmarking feature. It recognised where it was the last time it was played in this player, and it went back to that point, which is one of the big features of the Daisy format.
I want one of those for the beach, and I understand that people with print disabilities can get access to Daisy format books via www.bookshare.org.
That's right.
Well, that just about wraps up this edition of the VideoCast for another month, but if you want more news and views, why not try our sister podcast by the Access Collective, available on iTunes. Follow Dave Baines Access on Twitter for daily news and views, and of course here we are on YouTube.
Until then, special thanks to oneswitch.org.uk, to Special Effect and Soundbeam, and to Jisk for their great videos from YouTube.
That's all, bye.
Thank you.